Hi, I'm Joe Ravita from Empire Music, empiremusic.com in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And we are Taylor Guitars' online preferred dealer, one of only a few in the world. And we bring the greatest, newest, coolest Taylor guitars straight to you. Check out empiremusic.com. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go to our site, chat with us. You can see every Taylor guitar, including this amazing limited edition. Amazing photos of every guitar, no stock photos for Taylor guitars. We'll do a full factory setup on everything we sell, so when it comes to you, it's ready to play. Not just an inspection, a full setup, making sure the guitar is ready out of the box. Now, Taylor is bringing the heat with tons of cool new series. We brought out the 500s, the 700s, and we have some cool new limited editions now, like this amazing 224ce Deluxe. Limited edition Urban Ash. All Urban Ash, top, back, and sides, in a beautiful sunburst finish. Urban Ash was introduced by Andy Powers to the Taylor lineup through the Builder's Edition line, and it's part of their renewable urban sustainability wood programs. It's a California wood. It's something that we can count on, and it isn't impacting the woods that are harder to find and more endangered, which is the future of guitars. That's the way it's going and gonna go, because some of these woods are getting so hard to get that they'll either be endangered to a point where we can't source them, or they'll be so expensive it'll be difficult to make guitars with them. So we adapt. And the Urban Ash is popular in the Taylor lineup because it's got a super kind of like raw, organic sound. And Taylor wanted to bring one in the 200 series because it allows for more affordability. They do a beautiful job with the finish. They give you a hard case with it. It's Expression System 2. So if you buy a $10,000 Taylor or you buy this Taylor, you're getting the same electronics, which is amazing. Ebony fingerboard and bridge, all great high-end appointments. You can see beautiful Urban Ash back and sides with an arched back. And you know, all the 100s and 200s, Academies and GS Minis, Babies, all that good stuff are arched to give us more projection and more bottom end. So, what do I want to tell you about this guitar? Like all 200 series Taylors, and a reason Taylor dominates this category is the appointment category, or appointment for each category is so high end that it's very difficult for other brands to match them. You know, a solid Urban Ash top is going to give us that balance and warmth and rawness that we want. The ebony fingerboard and bridge are going to give us the playability and output that we demand. If you designed a $100,000 guitar today, it would have an ebony fingerboard and bridge. End of story. It wouldn't have anything else. That's what it would have on an acoustic guitar. It's a maple neck, so it's going to give you a lot of stability. You know, Taylors are known for easy playability. This would be the case. Obviously, like I said, the Expression System 2. All those features add up to a really amazing product. The Grand Auditorium body shape is so popular because it gives us enough width and depth in the body that gives us plenty of output and bottom end, but it's got narrow waist, narrow shoulders, so it doesn't feel cumbersome, so it doesn't feel like we're holding this big clunky guitar. So if you're looking for your first real guitar, great choice. If you're looking for an amazing instrument that is under $2,000, here it is. You know, this isn't a $5, this is, this guitar's $16.99. Worth every penny, that's for sure. I mean, it's really, really impressive, but it gives you the ability that if you wanted to play live or you wanted to invest in your first higher end instrument, this would be something absolutely to consider. The Urban Ash roundness is great, the balance is great, the top end sparkle is beautiful, and the bottom end is full, but still concise. All things that we look for. So let's take a look at the dynamic range of the instrument and then the mids of the instrument, things I like to do to show us what kind of ability we have to play different styles and how it complements us. So let's scope it out. This is our dynamic range. Tons of output, plenty of overhead. If you're playing much harder than that, you're definitely in a minority of players. It gives you plenty of room for that aggressive play. Where this guitar, I feel like, really shines is in that light medium range where most of us play. The guitar opens up almost immediately. The cool thing with a wood like this is you get beautiful tone, beautiful bloom, and a lot of character in the tone without playing aggressively. Oftentimes, to make a guitar really meet its potential sonically and get the overtones and get those like sexy notes that make it special, we have to play heavier. And sometimes that doesn't match our playing style, or it makes us less accurate. Here, you're gonna get the character right away. It really gives you the really richness and those beautiful like moments where you're like, oh wow, that sounds really, really good, without attacking it heavily. So I hope you heard when I was just picking through the open chords lightly, the notes felt full of life. And oftentimes, even on a guitar more expensive than this, depending on the woods, you'll feel like the guitar, it wants to give you more and we have to work harder to get it. And you know, that's true and that's okay too. Like, depends on how we like to play the instrument. But here, there's an immediate gratification, which is really, really nice. So we don't have to work hard to get a great result. Next, the mids of the guitar. Taylor is famously balanced and dynamically consistent in the guitar. While you attack the guitars at a different level, the guitar stays very balanced and true. This tone wood is very, very balanced. Taylors are very balanced, so it's going to be a great showing of what the mids can be and how heard they are. And they're important because while many of us first notice that bass, because what do we do when we sit down and play a guitar for the first time? We bang out an open G chord or an open E chord. We're hearing that first low end note, right? Then sometimes our mind goes blank because we're listening for that, and then we don't pay attention to very much else, and then the treble strings hit us. The mids are so important because obviously all of these strings have voices, and they're allowing us to change what our audience is hearing, and they need to be heard for hammer-ons and finger picking and open chords, so you keep sounding like you're able to fill a room. So let's hear the mids on this, which are really, really nice. Two things I heard, very even, which is great. The other thing I heard is the same thing through that dynamic range. In playing these mid notes, they sound really, really robust with a very light attack. I was almost playing lighter than I typically do through that demonstration because I was just kind of enjoying it myself. But then as you open up, that note begins to bloom and it starts to give you more character, which is cool, but it's not like you're lacking it in the beginning. So you can inflect your desired response from the instrument. And that's always important. When I talk to customers in store here, we always say, we want to play the guitar. We don't want the guitar to play us. We want it to react the way we're asking it to. If we have to react to the instrument, it might not be the right one for us. That's something to consider. So this is the new limited edition from Taylor. It's a 224ce Deluxe limited edition Urban Ash, featuring a solid wood Urban Ash top, layered Urban Ash back and sides, hard rock maple neck, and a sunburst finish, obviously, ebony fingerboard and bridge, Expression System 2 hard case, and we do full factory setups. You can go right to empiremusic.com. You can chat with us through the site. You can call or text me directly, 412-915-7118. We'll get you all the info you need about any Taylor guitar. We have great finance options, get you all fixed up, and get you the most amazing Taylor guitar that you can imagine. So check us out. I'm Joe from Empire Music, empiremusic.com. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you like our content. This is the Taylor 224ce Deluxe Limited Edition Urban Ash. Thanks for watching.